Hello, GLE4s. It's Ms. Carrie here, and we are going to be looking at some problem-solving strategies. So, in lesson 2 in your book, they pose this problem. One bag of fruit has 2 pears. Another bag has some apples. There are 3 times as many apples as pears. How many apples are in the bag? So here are some strategies we can use to figure out what it's asking and what the answer is. So the first thing we can do is we can use a diagram. This helps us figure out what we know and what we don't know. So for this, I know that there are 2 pears in one bag. So here are my pears, 1, 2. And as we can see, my art skills have still not improved. So, we've got 2 pears, but we don't know how many apples are in the other bag. That's our unknown, yeah? So, we know that there are 3 times as many apples as there are pears. So, for each pear, I can draw 3 apples. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I can see my problem represented by my diagram. Now the second thing that we can do is we can then write an equation. And this equation can represent our diagram. So for our equation, we know that our unknown, what we are trying to figure out, is the number of apples. So I'm going to give that a letter just so that I can remember and just so that I know what I'm working with. And I'm going to choose A to represent apples. Now we've talked about before that I could choose C, I could choose D, I can choose any letter I want because it's just to represent what we don't know. But in this case, I'm going to use A. So A equals, and then I've got 2 lots of 3 because I've got 2 pairs. So I can say A equals 2 times 3, and then I can go on to solve my equation. So A equals 2 times 3, 2 times 3 equals 6. So A equals 6.